We're almost there, boys and girls. 20 down, 1 more to go. This is of course beta footage, so make sure you have those annotations turned on. Soldier 76 roams the earth, striking at anything and anyone he believes was involved in Overwatch's downfall. Formerly part of a soldier enhancement program, he is not someone you want to get into a pissing contest with. Let's get into his abilities and find out what he's all about. Soldier 76's weapon is his heavy pulse rifle. The left-click automatic assault weapon fires 10 rounds per second that deals 17 damage each at close to medium range, outputting a maximum of 170 damage per second. After 30 meters, the damage begins to fall off, dropping as low as 5 damage per round at anything over 60 meters. Any headshots are double damage. The right-click Helix rockets launch a volley of explosive rockets. This fires a cluster of 3 rockets that deal 120 damage for a direct hit and as low as 45 splash damage to anyone within 2 meters of the explosion. Soldier can damage himself up to a maximum of 40 hit points from a single rocket. Helix rockets cannot score a headshot. Soldier's shift ability is Sprint, run faster while moving forward. This is simple, press shift to sprint. It lasts forever and has no cooldown. By default, this is toggled on and off by pressing shift, but it will also be cancelled by pressing any of his other abilities. This can be changed to hold to sprint in the control options menu. Soldier's E ability is Biotic Field. Deploy a field that heals your allies. This creates a zone with a 5 meter radius that lasts 5 seconds and heals 40 health a second for a total of 200 over its duration. This will heal Soldier and any of his allies, but they must have line of sight to the beacon at the center of the field. Soldier's ultimate is Tactical Visor. Automatically aims your weapon at targets in view. This instantly reloads Soldier's pulse rifle and causes all bullets fired to hit whichever enemy is closest to the crosshair. It lasts 6 seconds, and during the ability, Soldier's reload time is reduced to half a second. Helix rockets launched during Tactical Visor will also be automatically aimed, but if the target moves, the rockets will not track them once fired. Tac Visor will never target the enemy's head, so will never score a headshot. Okay, that's the abilities, so when should you play Soldier 76? Whether attacking or defending, he is a solid medium-range hero that is rarely a bad pick if your team needs more damage dealers. His medium to long-range pulse rifle is very strong against Pharah, and Roadhog is a nice big easy target for him. Soldier 76 is an easy hero to pick up. He will feel very familiar to anyone who has played shooters before. His automatic pulse rifle is very straightforward to aim with no travel time on the bullets, and his Biotic Field can make up for positioning mistakes. However, this is a fast-paced game and tracking enemies well will take practice, so there's always room for improvement when playing this COD-bod. Soldier 76's pulse rifle does not have a large spread, but the longer the gun is fired, the less accurate it becomes. The first 5 rounds are dead on target, so for smaller things like an enemy hero's head at over 15 meters, try to fire in no more than 5-round bursts to maintain accuracy. For anything under 15 meters, feel free to go full auto bullet spooge all over their face. Soldier 76's pulse rifle damage is already pretty solid, but when you throw in the burst of a Helix rocket, it can be devastating. If you can land one on a low health target like Zenyatta or Tracer, you can just delete them from the game. There is of course a travel time to the rocket, so if you're struggling to land them on moving targets, use them against static sentries like Torbjorn's turret or Bastion, and keep an eye out for an ulting Pharah. The Helix rocket will mean you can take her down before she gets that big damage off. Remember, Soldier 76's Biotic Field heals allies too. By default, Soldier doesn't show friendly health bars, but you can go into the control options menu and turn it on. Keep an eye on your team's health as well as your own, and make sure you drop that healing field when they need it. The Biotic Field's healing per second is quite high, so it can make you more tanky. Stand in the field while returning fire at the enemy. A couple of those 40 HP ticks could make all the difference, especially against Tracer, as she is trying to burst you down before you can deal with her small 150 HP health pool. Soldier 76 is weak when he has his Helix rocket on cooldown, as he lacks the burst to kill anyone quickly, but as long as you keep the enemy at medium range, the sustained damage from his pulse rifle is devastating. Use sprint to get the correct positioning and avoid being close range against heroes like Reaper, McCree and Roadhog, and avoid long range battles against Widowmaker and Hanzo. Bastion is the only hero that will shred you at medium range, and no one wants to stare down the barrel of that gun. Soldier's ultimate is great against low to medium health targets, as it will shred through them pretty quickly when every bullet fired lands. However, it is not worth using against the larger tank heroes, as these guys are pretty easy to hit already and you'll spend a large amount of your 6 seconds trying to kill them. prioritise Mercy than any other non-tank heroes. As with most high damage ultimates, it will paint a huge target on your head, so try to use it while the enemy is distracted or come at them from an unexpected angle. It can have great synergy with defensive ultimates from heroes like Lucio and Zenyatta. These guys will keep you alive while you murder everyone. And that about wraps up Soldier 101. He is the most basic of the heroes, but don't let that put you off playing one of the strongest damage dealers in the game.
Helden sterben nicht.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please click that like button. If you have any questions or disagree with anything, please put it in the comments below. We will be releasing lots more Overwatch guides, gameplay and discussion videos on this channel, so subscribe to get all that future content. Take it easy, and I'll see you soon.
You won't get rid of me that easily.
Target down.